So the message of equality was a huge part of Martin Luther King Jr.'s life, and that message of equality is also a very large part of the Hindu teachings. The Bhagavad Gita, which literally translated means the song of God, because God sings. It was spoken on a battlefield by Lord Krishna. And in that text, Krishna explains that to be truly enlightened and to be truly wise, one must learn to see people of all backgrounds with an equal vision, which means seeing the rich and the poor with equal vision, seeing those who are educated or uneducated with an equal vision, and even seeing those who are friends or are enemies with an equal vision. And how do we go about seeing friends and enemies as equal? Because we learn to see the spark of the divine that resides within the heart of every single person, of every single species. That spark of the divine, that spark of God, the soul, is residing in everyone's heart. And that's like a spark of a fire compared to a bigger fire. Spark of a fire contains heat and light, just like the grander fire. And if we can train ourselves to see that spark within inside every single person, every single animal, cat or dog or cow or sheep, people of all colors, all ethnicities, all races, all genders, only when we can see that spark of the divine and not focus solely on the external can we be considered enlightened. And that's the only way we can truly learn to love and care and respect one another. If we only focus on the external, how can we truly learn to love one another? Because then we'll see the differences. But if we see the spark of the divine, the spark of God, the soul within everyone's heart, then we can see that we're truly part of one big family. And now what I'd like to do, I'd like to guide us in a short meditation. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes so we can practice this meditation of seeing with equal vision. So please just go ahead for about a minute or so, close your eyes, and sit comfortably. And let's try to come into the present moment for a second here. Take a deep breath in and just focus on the breath, filling your lungs completely. And just exhale slowly and gently. Now take a moment to feel the weight of your feet pushing down into the floor. Feel the weight of your body pushing down into the chair. And become aware of your hands and fingers. Take another slow, deep breath in. And take a moment now to visualize that spark of the divine within the region of your heart. That spark of the divine that's giving us the ability to see and smell and taste and touch. Now take a moment to see that same spark of the divine within everybody in this theater. Just visualize, not seeing the external and just seeing the spark, the soul. And now take a moment to see if you can see the spark within everybody in New York City. And now take a moment to see if you can see the spark of the divine in every human and every animal that inhabits the planet. Take another deep breath in, and you can slowly begin to open your eyes. And let's try to keep this vision as we step outside these halls and enter the world again. Just trying to see the spark of the divine so that we can truly have compassion and love and care for every living being on this planet. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.